Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres.
And now, your 2021
It's time for Padres baseball.
San Diego Padres.
Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Tim LeCastro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Arizona, the shortstop, Tim LeCastro.
First pitch on the way. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And Klesko will be under it to put it away for the first out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
As Dribble Cabrera comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
1 out, nobody on. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Fouled off. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael.
Next, it'll be Michael Lee. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Cabrera, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He's picked up 4 base hits in the series on 6 tries, so he seems to be really locked in now. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 12, Steve Hoover.
In now, Steve Finley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Second and third here, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air down the right field line.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
The set and the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. fouls this one off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So stepping in is Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now the pitch.
Ball down.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Bumgarner has thrown north of 1,800 big league innings in his career, and over that time he's punched out over 1,800 batters, placing him just outside the all-time top 100 on the strikeout list. Hard hit ball to second, taken there by Cabrera, and there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, Trent Grisham is a guy for me that I really pay attention to when he plays. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Tommy Pham is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
2-2 count.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips
Batting
one up
third.
there that the bottom
The right
really
fielder,
falls out at the last
Tony
minute. It's so hard to pick up,
Gwynn.
and it's even harder to make good contact with.
To the plate now, Tony Gwynn. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
The count 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. The 2-1 home. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Batting
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality
Not
pitches,
shortstop.
they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Here's the 1-1.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Ready with the 1-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Gwynn stands at second with 2 gone. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. It remains 1-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First pitch on its way. Carson Kelly is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Hit hard but foul. Clevenger has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 1-1.
Hey! The count is 1-2.
This is skied into short left center. Pham comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting in.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting ninth. The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Madison Bumgarner. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Digging in will be Ryan Klesko, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And in steps Manny Machado. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
1-0 home. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
That's the ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Klesko aboard here at first with nobody out. He stays alive, still 2-2. fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And he got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
This catcher has an elite arm. Well, when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Here comes the 1-2. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Striding in is Victor Caratini. A potential tying run for him at third base. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D'Lo. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Mike Clevenger is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Called strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line towards center field. Finley gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim LeCastro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
LeCastro.
First offering on its way.
No, that's low.
Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the AB on its way. Shoots this down the right field line, and a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Cabrera leads off first with 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Ready now is Luis Gonzalez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Here now the 2-2.
Well, this has been a good at that. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Tied at 1. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him.
Ball one, no strikes.
Now the 1-0.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Now batting, left fielder.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Nope,
and low, it's a ball and a strike.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope, that's inside. Count full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Walker is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Stepping in once again is Tony Gwynn. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Ball and a strike. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. LeCastro takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Ball.
And he misses there, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Bumgarner removed to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Padres leave 1 through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Steve Finley. First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
One and 2, here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. And he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Down 1-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes
1 ball, 2
now.
strikes, down.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. And now here is Carson Kelly. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Ryan.
Pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. Flip to Bumgarner covering as he hustles over to record the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. In there for strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two and 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Ball.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Counted 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
There's ball 4.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up Trent Grisham. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Machado, base runner at first with 1 out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Called strike 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
In the dirt, and now let's see the tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, will bat next. On its way is pitch number 75.
Inside ball.
Two and 0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Ball
3-0 now.
3-0.
Tim LeCastro is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim.
Now at the plate here is Tim LeCastro. Flew out last time up.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high. He barehands it to second for 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Now to the plate, here is Asdrubal Cabrera, singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Eric Hosmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Eric Hosmer.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
One ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
And stepping in, Tommy Pham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Dinelson Lamet will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Dinelson Lamet.
Now to bat, Michael Lee.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Next to stand in is Luis Gonzalez, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
One out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Steve Finley.
Into the box now, Steve Finley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there, because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied 1-1. Alex Young enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 49, Alex Young.
So now here is Tony Gwynn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Tony Gwynn.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on the way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Oh, that's
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him.
Now
He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still tied 1 apiece. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Carson Kelly is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here it comes. And it's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
At the plate now, Christian Walker, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. His prior history versus this arm, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Swing and a little tapper. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Josh Reddick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Josh Reddick.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Kelly over at second. Walker at first. 1 gone. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
So 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is fouled straight back. And boy, I think that got our home plate umpire in the mask for the second time in the ball game. That's tough duty back there. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim.
Now to the plate, Tim LeCastro. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Just hung in there on that one. Two down, runners at first and second. Fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2-2. Here it is. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Tyler Clippard gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
So now to the plate, Manny Machado. In past history against Tyler Clippard, a number of meetings he's won for 7.
Machado.
First pitch on the way.
0-1.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Ground ball left side. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 17, Victor Caratini.
So the next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Will Myers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting to the Padres. Number 5, Will Myers.
He's set and the pitch. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff. Hit
on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. down to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Drew Pomeranz will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Drew Pomeranz.
Ready to begin the eighth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn will wait on it. One gone. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next, here is Michael Lee. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Gwynn is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Now at the plate is Luis Gonzalez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit hard towards center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the two-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
The center fielder, Steve Finley.
Standing in now, Steve Finley, pulled toward right center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
For the Padres, the second baseman, Jake.
First offering.
Cronenworth.
That finds the zone, a called strike. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Kelly is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now, Tommy Pham. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the wind, the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Right to him. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. Padres down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Keith Bell will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Lays off. 2-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now back, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Next to dig in, Carson Kelly singled last time up. Now here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Stepping in next, Christian Walker. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. One and one. Here it is.
Ball,
and this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Davinsky will come on now, and they'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Stephen Vogt is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that
Inside,
pitch.
ball 1.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Still 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And this is through into left. And there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back. At the plate, Ryan Klesko. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So next to bat will be Manny Machado. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back in standing. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Finley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Digging in next, Trent Grisham. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place the ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from the show Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. We are into extra innings, and next to hit is the catcher, Stephen Vogt. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 fouled off. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LeCastro. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1 pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Ryan Buchter comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Ryan Buchter.
Austin Nola is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ha-Seong Kim will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7, Ha-Seong Kim.
Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. High and deep down the left field line. Now the 1-2 pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Nope.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-0.
3.
Three balls, no strikes. In tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next up, Tommy Pham. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Padres leave a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Mark Melanson takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 33, Mark Melanson.
11th inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Michael Lee. Here's the first pitch, and this is line hard to deep left. Pham is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. To the plate now, Luis Gonzalez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Now the 1-2 pitch. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And that's for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Nick Ahmed will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 13, Nick Ahmed.
Chance to walk it off, and now here is Tony Gwynn. The winning run stands at second base.
Tony Gwynn.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gonzalez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Padres shortstop ahead with the 3-ball, 1-strike count.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And up next will be Ryan Klesko. Here's the first pitch. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Liner towards second. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Padres lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Ketel Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 4.
Here's the first pitch.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Steven Vogt.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and they have taken the lead. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Greg Stammen will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 34, Greg Stammen. Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Tim LaCastro, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
1-1.
3 runs already home here. Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. He's got it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Ahmed.
So here is Nick Ahmed. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham able to track it down for the third out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. Arizona leads it now 4-1. Joaquin Soria enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Joaquin Soria.
Bottom of the 12th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Now it'll be Trent Grisham, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A man at third with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Men on third with 2 down. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
San Diego down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Ryan Buchter claims the win out of the pen, his first. Joaquin Soria wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.